Hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Indian Bull vs Bear. In today's video, I'll share my analysis of historical trends of the sugar sector. This video is part of the series The Final Missing Piece. Before moving on, please read the entire disclaimer carefully. The sugar industry in India is one of the largest agro-based industries and plays a crucial role in the economy. India is the second largest producer of sugar globally after Brazil. The industry is highly regulated with government policies on pricing, ethanol blending, and export import controls significantly impacting its performance. The key growth driver is the ethanol blending program EBP. The Indian government has set aggressive targets for ethanol blending with petrol, currently aiming for 20% ethanol blending by 2025. This benefits sugar companies by ensuring a steady demand for ethanol. The government supports the sector with subsidies, fair pricing, and export incentives help stabilize this sector. The major challenges that the sector is facing includes high volatility in sugar prices, dependency on monsoon for sugarcane production, and policy risks due to frequent government interventions. So now in order to identify trends in this sector, I will present two graphs. They are the end result of my analysis of the share price movements of last 10 years of top 10 companies of this sector. The top 10 companies of the sector comprises of 4 mid-cap and 6 small-cap companies. The first graph will show the yearly returns, whereas the second graph will show the monthly returns. Let's start with the yearly returns graph. So this is the yearly returns graph. The green bars here shows the positive yearly returns. The red bar shows the negative yearly returns. The green line shows number of months with positive returns. The red line shows number of months with negative returns. And this orange line shows the cumulative returns. So let's start with 2015. In 2015, the sector gave okayish returns of 11.42% with 6 positive months and 6 negative months. 2016 was way better than the last year, and the sector managed to give returns of 41.10% with 7 positive months and 5 negative months. 2017 is also similar to the previous month with 41.88% returns with 6 positive and 6 negative months. But 2018 was a bad year for this sector with negative returns of minus 33.11% with 9 negative months and only 3 positive months. The sector tried to rebound in 2019 and gave an okayish returns of 12.79% with 6 positive months and 6 negative months. In 2020, the situation improved and the sector gave decent returns of 28.46% with 7 positive months and 5 negative months. 2021 was a very good year for the sector, and the sector skyrocketed in this year, and it gave 120.30% returns in that year with 6 positive months and 6 negative months. In 2022, the sector gave good returns of 30.51% with 7 positive and 5 negative months. In 2023, the sector gave decent returns of 28.79% with 7 positive months and 5 negative months. And in 2024, the sector managed to give okayish returns of 11.52% with 6 positive and 6 negative months. So, couple of things to note over here. There is only one negative year in the last 10 years. 2018 was the only negative return year. Last 6 years have given positive returns, but last 4 years is showing the downward trend of the returns. See in 2021, 120%, next 30%, then 29%, then 11.5%. So gradually the returns are decreasing over the last 4 years. Let's see the cumulative returns and follow this orange line. So if you follow the orange line, the cumulative returns over the last 10 years are 818.08%, which is just over 9x returns in last 10 years. Let's see the takeaways. So the first takeaway is cumulative return. 818.08%, 9x. We have just seen that. CAGR 24.82%. So a very good CAGR. 24.82% CAGR over the last 10 years is a good CAGR. Net negative yearly return. So there is only one instance, 1 year in the last 10 years when this sector has given net negative yearly returns. So a very good ratio for this sector. Best year 2021, no doubt about it. Clearly standout performer with 120.30% returns with 6 positive and 6 negative months. Worst year was 2018. Clearly, again, a standout negative returns of minus 33.11. The only year in the last 10 years which has given negative returns in the sector. 9 months gave negative returns and only 3 months gave positive returns in that year. And positive to negative year ratio is 9 is to 1, a very good ratio. 9 positive years against 1 negative year in last 10 years. So overall, seems to be a very good sector. Let's see the monthly returns graph. So this is the monthly returns graph. The green bar shows the positive mean monthly returns. The red bar shows the negative mean monthly returns. The green line shows the number of years with positive returns, whereas the red line shows the number of years with negative returns. So let's start with January. January over the last 10 years has given average returns of 1.12% with 6 positive years and 4 negative years. So not I won't count it as a good month for this sector. February and March clearly bad months for this sector with negative average returns of minus 1.76% and minus 4.45% respectively. Both gave negative returns 7 years out of 10 out of last 10 years and only three positive years. April, on the other hand, is a very good month for this sector with 12.74% average returns and 9 positive years out of last 10 years and only 1 negative year. May again a loss making month for the sector with average returns of minus 0.95% with 6 negative years and 4 positive years. June again seems to be a very good month for the sector with average returns of 12.70%, but only 5 years have given positive returns and 5 have given negative returns. So, although the average returns are comparable to the month of April, but because the number of positive years and number of negative years are equal, April is far better than compared to June for this sector. July, 2.21% average returns with 5 positive and 5 negative years. So again, a average month for this sector. August, another one month with net negative, with average negative returns over the last 10 years with minus 2.56% negative returns with 6 negative months and 4 positive months. September seemed to be a good month for this sector with almost 5%, 4.99% average returns, 7 positive years and 3 negative years. October with 5.50% average returns, but 5 positive and 5 negative years. November with flattish returns of 1.24%, average returns of 1.24% and 5 positive and 5 negative years. Same as December with 5 positive, 5 negative years and an average returns of 1.37%. So if we see it carefully, there are several months for this sector which are quite weak. So there are obviously these 4 months, February, March, May, and August, which have average negative returns. But apart from these four, this November and December and probably January as well are not strong months for this sector. So there are only a handful of strong months. April, no doubt, is a strong month. June, maybe, and probably September as well. Let's see the takeaways. So the cheaper months are February, March, May, and August. We have seen that February, March, May, and August all have negative average returns over the last 10 year. And as I said, November, December, January two are not too good of the months for this sector. Costlier months, April and June. I would like to probably add September as well, just because it has given seven positive returns in the last 10 years. And finally, positive to negative month ratio is 1.03 is to 1. This is not a good ratio. So almost 1 is to 1. So in the last 10 years, that is 120 months, almost equal number of positive and negative months for this sector. So not a good um, not a good ratio for this sector. So that is all from my side in this video. Thanks for watching the video. If you have enjoyed it, liked it, press the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this with your family and friends. I'll be back soon with another video. Goodbye for now.